I rank fifth in Eternity Reach using these strategies. Even if you are free-to-play players, you will learn tricks that allows you to rank in top 15. And you can see how I apply these strategies live during the event, and you will learn how optimize your results. Okay, we will start by covering some basics. So if you already know the basic, feel free to skip the first part and go directly to the first part of the event. As you can see here, we will checking the gathering, let's say rewards, which are the governor charm material, and also the ranking rewards that are the island decoration plus some gems and again the charm materials. So the rewards are really interesting, I would say. Beside the castle, you can also get charm materials from here. So how it works is that you have some Cesar in the event that you need to defeat in order to get frontier XP. Once you got these XP, you need to use this XP in order to advance your skill tree. And this skill tree is really important. You will have two options for each step, and it's important that which one you will use based on the strategy that you will follow during the event. I will tell you which is my strategy and which are the best options. Then we have some veins. We will have the normal vein that you can see at the moment on the screen. And then we will have two other type of veins, the level 2 and level 3. Obviously, the higher is the level, the higher is the output that you will get, and the higher is the competition. So probably the veils will go directly to level 3, and it will be a bit challenging yeah, for you if you will face so many waves in the event. And during the event, two times you will see these, let's say, mountains appearing on the uh, map, and they will have a really, really high rate of copper generation. And you need to follow some guidelines in order to take advantage of them. And here we have the Peak of Eternity, which is the center of the map, and I will spoil it right now. Do not go for it if you are not a whale. And here you can just see the overall guideline of the event. I will not go through them because I will explain it directly during the event. And as we saw together, the veins, you can see here the capacity that they have and also the speed that they correspond to it. So the higher is the level, the higher is the also the speed, and it's basically doubles from each level to the next one. So we will try to focus on level 3 in this event if we can. It completely depends on the people that they will join in the same server on the time slot you're joining. And the fracture veins is the main source of the let's say generation of the copper that you can focus on it. And the Peak of Eternity, as I already told you, it's better to completely skip it. Okay, guys, now the event is started. Before entering to the game, which lasts 30 minutes, make sure that you already activated all the boosts that you have, the pet skills. And then once you enter the battlefield, you will have 3 minutes to prepare. And the step one is to check out your opponents on the map who also is playing in the same server right now, and find out if there's any stronger opponent and find a better location. So basically, how we can find a better location is that it's better to be closer to level 3 vein and also somewhere that a few players are present at the moment. So I right now focus on the center, as you can see, to find out somewhere that is closer to all three veins that you can see on the screen. And then I will wait until the 3 minutes is finished, checking out on the other players. And once it's done, I mean, once the 3 minutes is finished, I quickly teleport here and focus on the step two. Step two is about Caesars. You need to defeat as much as Caesars as you can as quickly as possible. Because as you can see, everyone teleported here just like me. One of them is level 5. And I try to defeat as much as possible. And once I did, at the same time, I need to focus on my skill tree. So the first level, you need to activate the one on the left, and then once you activate it, you will just keep going and defeating the Caesars. See, it's really high competitive. Everyone they're trying to not only gather the loots on the map, but also defeating the Caesar. So it will be a bit challenging for you. I reached the second level, try to activate the one on the right, so left, right so far. And I try also to gather some of the loots on the map while I'm waiting to find some other Caesars. Since it's not really easy to find all of them, they are already defeated by all the players. I also try to send a few squad to the veins in order to also gather at the same time. Okay, you can also use the icon on the left to find them, but it's not really optimized because it seems that it will show you the ones already under attack. Here we are on the third level. You need to pick on the one on the left. So left, right, left. Okay, and let's keep going. Let's send some of our squads to the level 3 veins. We have one here. Okay. You need to be really quick, guys, because everyone are really crazy about this event, especially the ones trying to get the higher level and get some decoration items. So it's really high competitive event in Kingshot, I would say. Okay, I try to teleport somewhere else closer to other veins. I'm scouting the one that was already occupied in order to understand if I can get it. Depends on the squad that is already there. I'm trying to also search on the Caesars close by. Okay, let's check out the report. Oh, it seems that it's not the main squad, so I can attack it with my main squad. I did a mistake. I didn't change the gear of Marlene. I need to occupy it again. Okay, here we are. Step 3. Start gathering, attack with the strongest, and avoid enemy attacks. These are the key rules here. So I'm attacking them with my strongest hero after scouting them, and then try to gather. And if someone teleport here and try to attack me, I need to recall. Okay, do not let anyone attack you. And while I'm doing this, I will occupying the veins. I will also be able to gather some loots. Okay. Now I recall my main squads and another one because basically your main squad will play the attacker role and the rest will play the role for gathering. Now I scouted this new guy, and I recall my main squad who was gathering in order to attack it. So this is the main strategy. Be careful, guys. Try to scout before attacking, because if you attack a wrong guy that will defeat your main squad, you will lose a lot of things. Uh, Now, every 1 minute, you need to recall your closest squad and resend it to gather again. Why you need to do that? Because in the skill tree, we unlock one skill that allows you to get 5,000 ores per minute. So every 1 minute, you need to recall your squad, and once you recalled it, you need to just send it to the closest vein in order to trigger this skill. Okay, now Again, some Caesars are spanned on the map, so we can defeat them in order to unlock higher level on the skill tree. Let's also gather some loots. Let's see if we can get more Caesars. So basically, the sooner you can unlock the Caesars, the better it is because you will take advantage of it. So we basically are here and level 4. You need to unlock the one on the left. Okay, let's come back. Try to attack two more Caesars. Since it's already past a few minutes, you can see there are more Caesars that are not under attack, so you will have more chance to find them. That's why in the early game, the focus for all players is to focus on the Caesars. Okay. Now, there's one here as well. So far, we were lucky because no stronger player was close to us trying to bother us because sometimes it happens that they keep attacking you and don't allow you to gather at all. So only your only option is to just teleport somewhere else because they basically get all the veins close to you. Okay, guys. So basically, as you can see on the screen, I'm keeping 5 marches in the level 3 veins in order to gather, and one is free to still defeat the Caesar, so I can further upgrade my skill tree because I need the last level boost. Okay, guys, now we reach to step 4, which is the uh, step that you need to focus on fracture veins. The fracture veins will appear 2 times on the event, and you need to try to take the most of it because they have really high rates in terms of speed to gather the copper. So I recall all of my squads, send them to the fracture veins, and if there is a high competition on them, you have so many players close to you, and you cannot easily gather on these, probably you can teleport somewhere else, try to take advantage of this phase of the event, and then teleport back where you were before. You can ignore this, instead still keep the level 3 veins, but I would say if you focus on fracture veins, you will get really higher rewards because the rate is insanely higher compared to level 3 veins. I still try to unlock the last level of the skill tree, and I'm still trying to take most of it from the fracture veins. Be careful, guys, that while you are trying to gather in the fracture veins, no one attack your main squad because if they do, it will take almost 5 minutes so they can heal again. In that case, you cannot do anything with your main squad. Someone is attacking me. As I already told you, avoid any attacks. Okay. If you saw the red, let's say, signal, recall immediately and check out data squad if it is a really, let's say, strong one, or if it's a normal squad. And if it was super strong, you can ignore that vein, focus on another one. If it's not that strong, you can recall your main squad and attack them with your main squad. Okay, I'm focusing again on the veins and try to do not forget about the fact that every 1 minute you can trigger that a skill you have unlocked that you can get um, 5,000 copper by occupying vein. You can check it on top left of the screen below your avatar. Whenever it's active again, you will see the icon there. Okay, we are still trying to unlock the last tire of the skill tree. So there is no more fracture vein close to us. Okay, finally, we got enough XP. The last one, you need to focus on the one on the right. It will give you a boost during your gathering. So, step 5, send again to veins. Don't forget level 5 skill. What does it mean? The skill that we just unlocked will allow you to gather with higher efficiency. So once you already sent all of your, let's say, squad together, you need to activate it to have some sort of boost. Okay, I will send all of them. Let's see if we can find the last one to send. And guys, do not obsess only with the level 3 because it's not always easy to send all of your squad to level 3. It happens that you are forced to also focus on level lower level like level 2. But do not focus on level 1 at all because it doesn't worth it. Okay, I also activated the boost and checking the ranking. I'm 18 at the moment. Not so bad. So the boost is active. You can see it on top left of the screen. And I keep my closest squad to send it every 1 minute to trigger that reward. Okay, let's keep going with the same strategy. As you can see again, on top left of the screen, I see the icon for every 1 minute that I can get the extra copper. I recall, send it again. Someone is taking the advantage of this. So what I do is that I recall my main squad, recall the squad I just sent, which triggered the reward, and then I will send my main squad to the one under attack. I should have checked before which is the squad they're sending, but hopefully it wasn't that strong, so I could easily defeat. If you do this mistake, and it was a really strong player, it would be a challenge for you if you could defeat. So as you can see, guys, I do not defeat any other Cesars anymore because I don't need them. There's no point to do that. I already maxed out my skill tree. I have my pet skills also active, so they are also giving me a boost in order to, defeat any players. So basically, the most important point is that if you're under attack, recall your weakest squad and send the strongest squad that you have only if the attacker is not strong. So if I'm under attack, without any hesitation, I recall, check out who is attacking, and then send my strongest strongest squad to the same vein. Okay, this is giving the advantage to me. Not only keep that vein, but also defeat the surrounding, let's say, cities. Because if their heroes are, I mean, defeated again and again, so they cannot bother you anymore. That's why if I'm under attack, immediately I recall, check out the opponent, and then send the strongest squad. If the attacker is really stronger, I cannot do literally anything. I will avoid that vein. If the attacker tries to bother me and get all the veins that I have, then I have no choice. So what I do is that simply I teleport somewhere else. And as you can see, I just use my main squad to attack these guys. Okay, I'm not keeping it all the time together. And again, do not forget to send every 1 minute to trigger that skill, guys. Now, again, on top left of the screen, you can see it's there. So I recall my squad, the closest one, and send it again. This is really important because 5,000 is a huge number in once it's multiplied by, let's say, 20 times in the event. Okay, it will give you a huge boost in the ranking. So if you forget to do that, you will probably not be able to place in top 20 or even top 50. Okay, we are gathering peacefully so far. Every time I recall, the surrounding players immediately try to take it back from me. Hopefully, the one close to me, they are not that strong. Okay, only 11 minutes is left from the event. Let's scout this guy. And here we are, and we will have also the peak of eternity. And also the stage 2 of fracture vein. So as we talked about it before, once we have the fracture veins, we will just recall all of our squad from the normal veins and then try to take most of it from the fracture veins. I also activated the boost. Okay, we have also again the every minute boost that we had. We need to trigger it again, and we just repeat the process, guys. So recall from veins, gather at fracture veins. Once finish, again focus on preferably level 3 veins. And you need to be quick. I'm losing my laptop. It's not that easy to use the mouse. It's easier if you play it on the phone, but for the sake of this guide and training, I am using my PC. Okay, let's try to see if there is any other close by. Okay, no. Let's at least trigger the boost by sending it to the normal vein. See how easy you can miss these every minute because you need to do this almost 20 up to 30 times during the event. So it's really hard to take a look on the top left of the screen, and once it's happened, send it every minute. But once you do it a couple of times, you will get used to it. Okay, I would say it's nice. At least no one bothered us so far. Usually, a level 5 true gold player will come close by and you will be under attack. Okay, I jinxed it. Okay, someone is attacking us. So don't let them hit you, guys. Let's try to gather on the new fracture veins. Okay, hopefully get some of them close to us. Do not keep any squad free. Make sure that all six squads are doing something at least during a event. In the early game, I was trying to keep one for the um, Cesar. After I tried to reach level 3 or level 4 of the skill. And once I max out the skill tree, then I was focusing on the veins with all six squad, keeping one close to me, the strongest one, in order to attack the other players. Okay, let's scout this one if we can defeat it. Let's send our main squad. This is another trick. I will send two squad back to back. Okay, wait for the first one to attack, and the second one where I will try to recall immediately, and the second one will get into the vein. Okay, so it's a trick to optimize the time. Let's check out the other one. Okay, we scouted and it seems manageable. So we send our main squad again here to also get the other one. I have one free squad, so we scout here as well to see if we can also get this vein. Let's see the report. This seems also manageable. Okay, here it is, our main squad. Let's replace it with another one. And guys, you can see the middle of the map is blinking in red. This is the pick up eternity. I'm not going for it, okay? It doesn't worth it. Only the whales will go for it just to be ranked in top 3. So I'm trying to just take most of the level 3 veins close to me. Let's see if we can defeat this one. Yes, hopefully. So now we have all 6 active, and I also have the boost activated, and I can also trigger again after 1 minute to get extra copper. Now we are ranked 10. These minutes are really important because some of the strongest players now they focus on the center, so they are kind of distracted. I need to somehow jump in my score, so every minute is really important right now. I'm waiting again that I see the icon on top left, if I can recall again my squad and then send it to trigger again the 5,000 poker. No one is bothering me anymore, so I just try to optimize. And by the way, sometimes the limit of the capacity of the vein will reach, and just like now, they will disappear, but another one quickly will appear on the map somewhere close by, so you can focus on them again. And if there's any loots nearby, you can also gather them. You don't need extra march for them. There is one dedicated for the loot gathering. Okay. Okay. Let's defeat this guy. Let's send it here again to trigger 5,000 copper. I have one squad left. I need to find somewhere to send it quickly. Okay, here as well. 2 more are returning because the limit of the capacity is reached. Where are the new ones? Okay, we have also some loots. It's really stressful. I'm not even checking the results. Okay, let's gather some other roots. I have one free, still one free march. We need to take advantage of it. Okay, we can send it here. Only 2 minutes left. Some loots. Okay, we need to wait for the other squad we sent for the loot gathering to come back so we can gather more. Okay, only 1.5 minutes. These last minutes are really important. I mean, you can lose lots of score or gain a lot of score in these minutes. So it's really high competitive. That's why I'm not even checking the reports because it will take my time. I didn't use one of my main squad. I totally forgot about it since I'm recording this audio afterwards. I'm just noticing that I totally forget about one of the squad that I have for a few minutes. And I'm just replacing the squads once the vein is disappeared, trying to trigger every 1 minute the skill. 30 seconds. We cannot use anymore the skill, unfortunately. Someone is attacking us, but it doesn't matter anymore because it's almost finished. We are 6 at the moment, super close to the next guy. Okay, 5 seconds. And that's it. Let's see the results. Okay, nice. Number 5. That's impressive. That's impressive. It wasn't super perfect, but anyways, that was really impressive. With a really, really small difference, I could manage to become 5. You can see the guy on the 6th and 7th place. They are super close to me. So even if I missed one of those every minute triggers, I would become 8 or something like that. I got 3 decorations, some amazing governor charm material, and I can claim all the gathering of the coppers, which gives me more or less 30 here the governor charm materials and also the ranking that I already got. Hopefully, I was placed in the 5th place, so I got 3 decoration. Let's claim the rewards. Nice. More or less 85 governor charm materials. That was really impressive. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, guys, and like this video.